They play out 3 goddamn characters, right? Now, Bashar play out the channeler facade for agnosticism. Sadhguru play out the fake spiritualist. This for religious people. Neil deGrasse play out the fake scientists. This for people who lost in science, right? So keep that in mind. So these 3, and now it's more. I'm just using them as an example before we get into this. These are individuals used as puppets to project a certain image to make y'all think this was something looks like. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind also. Now, Bashar is for the in-between. Sadhguru is for the right brain. Neil deGrasse is for the left brain. Left brain, masculine, temperature. That's almost like science, right? Universe. Right brain, that's religious, speculative, you know what I'm saying? Philosophical. I like to say that's like astrology. Right brain. And then you have the equilibrium of it, where you're not on either side, or you could be on either side, but you're coming to new forms of contact of awakening or something like that. This will be the in-between, like agnosticism or something like that. Bashar, you know what I'm saying? So when they got these 3 contexts put up here, it don't matter what you think you went to, they got a version of these things for you to go about it in their kind of context. And if you get too lost into it, you'll fail to realize that your whole way of conducting yourself, positive and negative, spiritual and physical, is crafted by the government. And this is a way that to help you understand you don't have your own mind, even when you think you do. The thoughts you develop to even consider your own conclusions really don't be your own mind. So you have to peep game on that too. Now look, it's too close. I get a headache. All of them are meant to confuse you, which is the purpose of them being on the algorithm. And based on you having a lack of knowledge on anything, these figures can play the role of the image you're interested in and what it's supposed to look like from the Masonic Jewish government perspective. So when it comes to spirituality, mental illness, even all the way to narcissism, when we give something a lot of attention, the shadow government capitalize off of it because they're the cobalt mines, capitalize off the gold, us creating the ebonics behind it, and therefore create the image of how they want it to look. So when it comes to being spiritual, they have a crafted version how they want this to look. And these will be the collection of puppets that they present on the algorithms and stuff like that, all the way down to they getting dirty. Or YouTube wouldn't be compromised. YouTube will be left alone because people in business who actually act like real adults, they would look at YouTube like this is a cesspool. Why would we want to promote any agendas or having people vote or promoting our presidents and stuff on YouTube, where we see is a bunch of kids and we see all like the average business-minded person to think like that. But you see that they got YouTube and content creators like me compromised. So you see that this is an audience that they're trying to attack also. And for the most part, they're getting dirty with it because they see what even the youth is giving a lot of attention to right now. So for the most part, they're creating all these weird energies, making the whole world be Republicans. Even if you do agree with being a Democrat, they're going to use Democrat puppets to do stupid stuff and use Republican puppets to make it seem like the Republicans is going through, especially people like Donald Trump, is going through things that you experience that you agree with watching content creators like me. So when you hear things like shadow ban and stuff like that, of course they're going to use Trump as a puppet for that kind of audience, so we can still pay attention to just actually voting and not the actual cause of a person wouldn't even be in that position if there was actually shadow ban. This is a role that they're playing. And all the way to the point that the puppets may not even necessarily know to the full extent. They might know a little bit more than you. Trust me, Trump know he's not going to do no jail time or no dumb, stupid stuff. Same way Obama knew he wasn't going to do no jail time. Same way Hillary Clinton knew they wasn't going to do no jail time, just to get y'all aroused. Y'all got to understand these things. Like, I don't know why y'all be in the history so much and you can't seem to realize your grandmother didn't even experience this. I mean, your grandmother was experiencing the same thing and she died. Your grandmother experienced about 4 or 5 presidents, just like you get ready to. So what point is you arguing for local or global voting? You're supposed to go vote for all the presidents, stuff like that, PS, Xbox, PlayStation 5, 3+3. But yeah, you knew what been happening, your grandma and your grandma. So you coming up here telling us, oh, we supposed to do the electric volt charge locally, and we ain't got it. That don't matter either. See what I'm saying? Only thing that matter is they're going to be the face of the community because you voted for them locally. So they're going to be in the election vote, the electoral vote. So everybody don't even agree with that, let alone this person speaking for a large portion of a city. And therefore, this why y'all bills are still high. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You could make something make sense all you want. Why? We can even look at our grandmothers that died and ain't nothing changed. And we're going to sit here and try to speak hope with ourselves with that bullshit. Why? Why? I ain't trying to sit and die in the same energy my grandmother did. I'd rather accept and start doing something else. And if it don't work, at least I could die satisfied and be like, I tried. I don't have to die and be like, damn, I should have did this. I should have did that. I ain't know I was confused like this. I ain't you don't want to die like that. You don't want to die like that. Nobody wanted to, trust me. The next form you getting ready to create dying like that. Oh my goodness. I've been there and done that. Things that ain't even that hard is going to be hard for you. You got extremely, I'm telling you, don't. A lot of people today who got mental illnesses physically came from that aspect. They died with a whole bunch of regret, died with a whole bunch of pent up energies of I wish I shoulda, coulda, woulda. And that builds off, make your neck chakras heavier than a mug, and you can't use them. It'll make it like a disorientated chakra and certain organs and stuff. So yeah, you have to be careful. It get crazy out here. You don't want to die in that kind of energy. You don't want to die in that kind of energy. You want to be at such a pace where you're evening things out and making it more on a percentage scale of doing things that actually you enjoy, that when that time do come, you was too busy doing something or experiencing something. And so you, like, when it happened, you was smiling. You know what I'm saying? And if you live your life every day like that, some of us might reach old age where we die just natural causes. That'll be that time that you actually smile like, I'm ready. I done did everything I want to do. I can't wait just to dream, because every time I wake up, I'm in pain. I like being in my dream, dreaming about everything I did in this life. Oh, you about to create a helly life. Oh, shit, you about to create a helly next life. I'm telling you, that's how you want to die, right there. When you on your deathbed smiling because of all this shit you did. That was good shit. You like, and you can sit there and have that satisfied mentality like, man, I did everything. It might have been a couple of shit I ain't do, but at least I tried to do that and it just didn't work. And so it showed me, like, once you in that space, you're just in the energy of having the ability of being satisfied and doing everything. So in the next lifetime, you create situations where it's easy for you to do shit that might be hard for other people, and you can just do things and shit. Like, I'm telling you, that's how you want to die. That's how you want to die. You really ain't going nowhere though. You coming right back here. But you gonna have a better life though. That's when you incarnate instead of reincarnating all your bullshit. Redo. You know what I'm saying? Reassure. Resurrect. No, you want to incarnate. Come into another form with new experience. Not having to redo because you ain't learned the previous lessons. And some of y'all go back in animal bodies again because you couldn't stop being a snake when you was in a human. Or you couldn't stop being a whale. Put people on guilt trips all the time. Or you couldn't stop being a spider, manipulative person. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and just stuff like that. You know, never hear no shit like that. Not that, because I don't even like to sound ego, but it ain't ego because we in today's time where it's negative. So I gotta speak like this. You ain't gonna hear Sadhguru and them talk like that. You know what I'm saying? Or Neil deGrasse or no Bashar. It's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff you leave and you don't know if you arguing for, or you don't know if you for or against something for real. And you still lost in La La Land a little bit. But we in 2023, it's a spiritual warfare going on outside. And it's important for you to be mentally strong right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you done made enough mistakes already. And I'm pretty sure you're tired of making them. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, yay, we at a strong situation right now where if you're not strong spiritually, oh, it's a flood coming. If you're not strong spiritually, your mind is going to be washed up all the currents, because your mind is your current. You're a spaceship. But if you don't know how to control it, that means you're not strong spiritually. And therefore, the shadow government, they need wiggle room right now. And they're using the wiggle room on the highest magnitude right now. So they're using esoteric images, shapes, and forms to create narratives that might not even necessarily work at the moment because of the transits is such at an early stage. So they need wiggle room, and they're just throwing things at the wall to see what sticks and things of that nature. You need to be doing the same thing, because you might throw something against the wall that might stick and put you in a position where you ain't got to be worrying about too much. The average human is worrying about going through all these shifts while the government is going through some wiggle room energy. Because always remember, ain't nothing more scarier than the grave lengths that the government would do to make you believe what they got going on. Let me repeat, ain't nothing more scary or dangerous than the grave lengths the government will go through to make you believe anything they got going on at the moment. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to be scared about. Not no scary movie, not no people in your life, not no religion, nothing. What some actual humans are willing to do to make you believe whatever they got going on. And as soon as you stop believing, you will start seeing little instances of what they willing to do. All the way till you can even read the Bible, and they hung Paul bitch ass upside down on the cross. So that's what you need to under motherfucking stand. It's a dog eat dog world out here. You can sit here and complain about the small fish in the lily pond all day, while these real people in the world just dropping their nuts, having their way, and using puppets to make us make us be influenced and look up to them. And then when we go try to do these things, we don't know that we're doing it in the way that government wants us to do it. And we will always receive crumbs or be unfulfilled in some way, shape, or form. Always be stressed and always got this big pressure. And they're trying to turn that spirituality type stuff to a job. That ain't no pressure routine type stuff. You better leave spirituality alone. Don't come flooding all y'all puppets online and stuff like that, these 60, 70-year-old puppets, and try to make us create this weird Bart Simpson spiritual image. And then a person got to get up and look at spirituality like a job now. Y'all not get the fuck on now. Trying to make me buy a book or make me listen to some Bashar or something like that for $1,000. Oh, hell no. I got enough. So yeah, they trying to, and then I feel sorry for timid spirits out there right now, because y'all still trying to get with life. So these about to be the first things they make popularized. It's about to be the first thing you go to. It might take you about 3-5 months or a few years and getting online, and then stumble across somebody like me or somebody else that got common sense to make you feel like, damn, I was rocked to sleep, man. This book ain't helped me. Or damn, I was rocked to sleep. This person was made me think it was something else. It made me think when I hit the DMT, I seen the light. No, and that ain't the light. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. That's all they doing right now. That's all they doing is rocking people to sleep. I'm tired of it. I hate these. I hate seeing these shifts and seeing like the large portions of humanity always fall short to it. And I just see it every year. Like, it'd be like, God damn, here go another shift. Here go another shift. Here go another shift. And the shadow government ain't even crafty with it no more. They don't even know how to like do the good lies like back in the day with the black and gray TV screens and newspapers and stuff. They don't even know how to do it like that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so much information out. The average individual is just lazy now for them not to know now. So, and for it to still be working with the shadow government doing it, I'll be like, damn, ain't this about a bitch? Look at this shift. Oh, this shift get ready to come. Oh, they still don't know how to see shifts. They still don't know how to catch it. Oh, my goodness. That's how our spiritualists look at it. And y'all who spiritual in the chat, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all seen the last year before that, especially the Jada Pinkett year with the entanglement. It was a whole bunch of distractions beyond that the shadow government was doing. I was like, oh, look at the shift that they doing now. Then they got us distracted with something. I'm like, God damn, all these shifts. They distracted the fuck out of us. All kind of shit. And then we can't actually see the actuality of something. And I hate that when I see the large portion of the humanity still ain't getting with the program. Damn, it's like, damn, not another 10 years. No, not another one. Because that's angels like to look in the future. So that's how I start looking at it after a while. Like, oh, no, the way humans is acting, and they acting like they trying to create another 10 years of being lost. No, not again. Come on. Like, what the fuck? Real shit. That shit crazy as hell, though. But I see it now. I'm like, oh, here go another one. Here go another one. So it looked like a remix version of 2020, just in a more free version one. but they're rocking us to sleep with new type of conveniences. So you got to catch it. It's like you just got to be entwined. You got to have that veil lift. Yeah, you got to catch it. Therefore, you'll be able to know what's actually going on. It looks similar like the 2021, but it's more updated based upon us being free. So it's going to be utilized through a bunch of forms of conveniences right now. So what you think look more free right now is more of a encapsulation. That's the only difference between the 2020 version of it. Because the 2020 version of it is they made us all social distance and stay in a crib, right? But they gave us a whole bunch of convenience, new ways of making money. So it made people be like, oh, cool. Like they had that PPP loan type shit. Was it? No, it wasn't a PPP. It was the not the stimulus. That came too, but it was something else. That other people was getting caught because they didn't actually have a business and it was a fraud. So a lot of people, especially introverts, that's all you seen online. Like 60% of the spiritualist content creators became content creators based on being introverts and feeling like it was their time to shine because the shadow government put us in that social distancing and stuff like that. So that's all you were seeing. So right now you're just seeing a lot of them have disappeared because when the world got free again, they start looking around like, oh, people about to expect me to do something with my money that they gave me. Oh, people about to expect me to do something. Oh, and then they disappear. They start creating weird energies, weird posts about needing to do something in real life or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you know, yeah, that was the motherfuckers who just caught the little wave real quick. They always was introverts, but that was introvert heaven during 2020, 2021, and a little bit of 2022. That was introvert heaven. You know what I'm saying? And that became 60% online content creators at that time. The more we started to get more and more free in 2022, late 2022, and now 2023, they started to disappear again. Because like people started to have like the real spiritualists started to have gatherings again. Like it's certain spiritual people that be having resorts, people to come out to with the meet to their resorts, having certain meet and greets and stuff like that. Once it got free again, and people start doing like the fake spirit people start going hard again. Like oh we gotta do this again. Let me just go back. You know what I'm saying? I like the social distancing better. You know what I'm saying? So they like disappeared real quick. So y'all can probably go on a lot of their pages right now and see their last upload probably was 8 months ago or something like that. God don't play no games.